Hey everybody, I wanted to go over the English 101 course outcomes so that you know what you're going to be learning about this semester. The first outcome, students will be able to discuss how writing situations change how people write. They'll be able to use information about audience, purpose, voice, etc. to create writing that would be effective in a variety of situations. So you write differently if you're writing to your boss versus your best friend. You might write differently if you're writing to a popular magazine or if you're doing a research paper for school. So I'm going to hopefully share with you different tools that will help you determine what's the best way to write in this situation. Outcome 2. Students will be able to use different reading strategies to read for different purposes. We will have a variety of different types of readings. Sometimes you can read something really quickly and get all you need from it. Other times you've got to reread, pay close attention, highlight to get what you need. So we'll be doing different readings and using different strategies to best understand them. Outcome 3, students will be able to figure out whether a text is credible. They will choose to write texts that are credible, ethical, and have integrity. Students will be able to find and use research, correctly citing sources. So different pieces of writing or different texts are credible in different situations. We'll talk about what is usually credible for college, what might be credible in different writing situations. And then I ask that you choose to write texts that are credible. You're not lying to your audience just to get their attention. You have integrity in what you write. Outcome 4, students will be able to read an article or an essay and determine what the article is saying on the surface, but also what the author may mean but not bluntly say. In other words, students will be able to read between the lines or infer what the author is saying. And I think this is pretty important because we say a lot in between the lines of our everyday writing and speech. And there are a lot of cues you got to pick up on to get a full understanding of that text. Outcome 5, students will be able to participate and reflect on participating in a functional writing community. This includes listening to others, sharing thoughts, negotiating, determining and advocating for one's needs while respecting others. We learn most when we are learning from each other and not just the teacher or a textbook. We learn more from interacting with the world. So that's pretty important for our class, is to be able to work together and function and figure out how to do different things in our class so that things go smoothly. Outcome 6, students will be able to create clear, grammatically correct pieces that are broken into meaningful segments. So can you clean up your papers to have clean grammar and break down your paragraphs so that things are easier for your audience to understand? That way, you're more likely to get your point across. And finally, outcome 7, students will be able to recognize, examine, and articulate their own attitudes and values as well as those of others, as well as demonstrate respect for others with diverse perspectives, behaviors, and identities. I think when we're in a good place, it is easy to understand different people's perspectives and why they're doing what they're doing. When we get angry or frustrated, or if we think that another person is trying to take something from us, or we're competing with someone for something, then it becomes a little harder. But it's really important in day-to-day life and in our writing to demonstrate that respect so that your reader can still be open to what you have to say. So those are the outcomes for our class. In general, those are the things we're going to be learning. Thanks.